Hi everybody, it's Song here. So today I'm going to share with you guys my first ever Once Upon a Sketch design team project, and it is the layout for the sketch this month, which is January, and I think it looks pretty good. I love my how my layout turned out, and the sketch is super versatile. You can take it on whatever, you can interpret it in whatever way you want. And this layout is very much inspired by FINNABAIR. I have looked at many of her layouts, and I think her layouts are just wonderful, and I got really inspired by her layout. So this is what I come up with, and let me just walk this through with you guys. And I might forget lots of details that I did because everything on this layout is treated with some kind of method, like technique, like these gears. They're painted white first, and then I go over them with the chalk ink, which is dark bark, and on the edges, this one too, so it looks dark on the edges. And then use my silver color Sharpie to kind of color the middle so it kind of looks highlighted. And then I took my white chalk ink to color the silver part a little bit, so I toned it down. And then I used some liquid pearl to draw this. So yeah, everything is really detailed, and I hope I can cover everything. If not, you can just look at my layout and you pretty much know what I did to each one of the embellishment. So yeah, here we go. Oops, wrong way. So what I did to the background is I stamped the borders all the way with different stamps, as you can see. Okay, different stamps on the border. And then this is a really bright color background paper, and I don't want this to be that bright, so I tone it down with gesso, like all over the page, but mainly concentrate on this part and this part, so you can still see some of the pattern and yellow pattern showing up. Let me show you closer. You can still see the pattern paper part. And I used some mask, that's Prima Damask stencil, and my modeling paste to go over the backgrounds like here and there. Here is pretty much covered and you can't really see much, but you can still see some of it here, like right around the corner in here. And then I used some drywall tape to put behind this place to give it more texture, and it's pretty much covered too, and you can only see them here, only at this place, and some behind this gear. And I took my chevron pattern stencil, which is also from Prima, and I sprayed it here and here. I sprayed it here, and then I took my stencil and I flip it, stamp it right here, so it has some image, but it's not really clear enough. It gives a kind of ghost in effect, if that's the word to use it. And I use my liner pen to outline the chevron a little bit to give it more dimension, or to define a little bit. And then I just took a bunch of embellishment from my stash to put around this photo. And the paper I used behind the photo is actually from a packaging paper that I bought something from. I think it's a flower, and it's Prima flower, so it's a packaging paper. I think it's really beautiful. I like the packaging paper from Prima. I always save them. And as you can see on this layout, I used a lot of applicate, but I colored them a little bit to match the whole color. And later I used some gesso to go over the applicate, so they kind of tone down a little bit and not too like stand out and bright, like right in front of your eyes. And what else I did? This two piece, if you can see it. This two piece, and like here, they're paper doilies. They're from Maya Road, and I just love them. I gesso them, and then I spray them with color and outline the edges and stuff. And on this doily, so it's gives more interest and texture. And yeah, the last but not least, I stamped here with some tag stamp, and then draw some circles to connect these two parts together. And I too aligned some of the chevron pattern texture with my liner pen, so it's more defined, so you can see it more. And yes, and this is my layout, and I really hope you guys like this, and make sure you check out Once a Pound Sketch and join us this month, because I really just love the sketch. And I will see you in the next video. So love you guys, and I'll be back with another project soon. So see ya, bye bye.